Yeah, sure. Ladies and boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Art Podcast. My name is the Trustful One Pink, as usual, your reigning, defending, undisputed Wrestle Art Champion. And joining me here today, as always, the king of the CMU Cruiserweight Division, Alea Thomas.
Hi.
And also joining me, as always, is the Atlantic King, Thomas Noble. Okay, first of all, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright! We get it. And sadly, no Ross sit here today. Apparently he's offline for some odd reason. But I have seen a word from Aled that we do have a guest here today, I think. Is that right? Alright. Well, let's see who it is.
Easy. Join. Now.
Who?
One.
Who
Three.
is this person?
6,
Who is this person?
7, 8.
Whoever could they be? They are a little late. Right there.
This person needs to join.
Hello. Alright, so while he joins, Noble, get ready for the results. Hey, there he is. Please welcome in.
Mr. CMU Money the Bank. Luck 7.
Hello.
Welcome, Mr. Luxem. Glad to see you here again.
Thank you.
As we are here to do the wrestling roundup for 6/28 for week of 6/28, 2021. And believe me, today has been just it's been a relaxed day so far, and I don't know if we're gonna I don't know if we're gonna be talking much. So let's see. I can do Raw. Noble, you always do Impact, so I'm gonna leave you to do Impact. Who can do SmackDown? Hey, look.
Usually lost.
I'll do SmackDown.
Alright, so let's do SmackDown. Hey, look, do you mind doing NXT? Since you're a guest?
NXT might be rough because I wasn't able to watch it last week because I was working.
Ah, shit.
What did you watch?
So, I was working the whole time. I'm just here to hang out and add into what
We'll
you guys
figure
are
it out
talking
when we
about.
get there. Let's just start with it all.
Alright, let me get Raw a minute. Oh, also, should I let the chat know about your mental health issues, Aled?
Go on. I was not going to be here today. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and so Aled's mental health issues has been completely through the roof. So everyone, please do the hashtag. We love you, Aled, in the live chat right now, so that you can show your support for Mr. Aled. And even though most of you are also dealing with have mental health issues, we also got you. So, anyways, let's do Monday Night Raw for 6/28. 6/28/21. Okay. Let us see if it'll load, for goddamn sakes. Okay. So, this thanks to my good friends at WrestleZone.com. At the start of the show, Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville announced that Randy Orton cannot compete that night. There will be a over-the-top battle royal to determine who will take Randy Orton's place. Riddle rolls in and gives a piece, because Pearce a note from Orton that Riddle obviously wrote to asking Pearce to let Riddle take his place tonight. Riddle convinces them to let him enter Battle Royal if he wins, and can go on to win Orton a spot at Money in the Bank. Pearce and Deville agree. And next up we had a Well, wait. The main event was. Next up was the Battle Royal. The winner advances win the last chance. Show the match as a main event later tonight. And the winner was actually riddled by the eliminating Damian Priest with a running knee.
I hate that.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, Khan literally wanted Damian Priest to win. Because,
So why?
well, but, what else can you do about it, man? Like, you literally...
All I'm gonna say is, you Riddle.
Of course. Okay. Up next, okay, the next page. Here, god damn it. Come on, you stupid thing, load. Alright, next up we have...
Later.
Yeah, backstage, Nia Jax and Reginald walk in on Shayna Baszler. Reginald apologizes to Baszler. Baszler says she knows her issues are Alexa Bliss's fault. Baszler is going to give Nikki Cross a dose of reality tonight. Baszler is going to put Bliss in a permanent timeout. Baszler and company walk off. Lily is sitting on a crate in the background. Also backstage, Styles and Omos said they're going to destroy the Viking Raiders after Styles is done qualifying for the Money in the Bank. Backstage, Nikki Cross says that she's an aspiring hero. Cross is super excited about possibly winning Money in the Bank. Nikki says her new name is Nikki Ash. Almost a superhero. Okay. I mean, I don't. Why is the name even a thing? Nikki Ash? I don't know.
It's a superhero name, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. And then we had a match between Nikki Ash versus Shayna Baszler, where that match was Nikki Cross by having her in a La Magistral Cradle pin for the win. Okay. Also, we do have one funny moment of Raw that night. Was Nikki Cross literally kicking Reginald in the balls. So, yeah. Alright. Next up, go to the next page. If they can go.
What?
Sorry. The results are on like a different segment of pages. Next up, we have an in-ring segment about Kofi Kingston, because Kingston and Lashley is facing at Money in the Bank in a few weeks. Kingston says he's not sure about last week has affected him yet. Hearing his brother Xavier was screaming in pain while he was locked inside Hell in the Cell with MVP and Bobby Lashley. Woods was only there to support him. When counted, Kingston couldn't be there for him. Woods has been disrespected too long, and the Woods did in that match with Lashley. Everyone needs to put respect on Woods' name. Kingston can't get the image of Woods screaming out of his head. Kingston says he's going to make Lashley pay. He's going to take everything from him, including the championship. Then MVP walks out stage with the ladies. Then he laughs at the notion that Kingston could be Lashley at Money in the Bank. And then he also says that they're already looking past Kingston. MVP says he has a message for Kingston from Lashley. Lashley's message is he enjoyed what he did to Woods, and he can't wait to destroy Kingston. Kingston says Lashley's getting soft. Lashley almost lost to Drew and McIntyre and Woods. Kingston says McIntyre is looking more beautiful than... Kingston says Lashley is looking more beatable than ever. Kingston also says that by the time they get to Money in the Bank, he may end up looking like an MVP. A shell of himself walking around in overpriced suits. MVP says Lonnie deserves everything he's gotten. Kaysen also says he also deserves everything he's gotten. He also knows that he didn't take a day off during his championship reign. Kaysen is going to end Lashley's reign as well. And then MVP jokes like the case is going to end up hurt like Woods. Then King says MP's more to talk since he's been milking his knee injury for months. MVP says he's legitimately injured. Kaysen rushes MVP. MVP swings his cane at Kingston. Dux drops MVP in Trouble Paradise. Kaysen tells MVP he's hurt now, ending that segment. And then we have more. And then we have more of Eva Marie and freaking Dewdrop. This story is ending soon. I'm telling you right now. And then next up, guys, I'm not gonna do the description there because who cares about Dewdrop or Eva Marie? Next up, we have ourselves Asuka and Naomi taking on Eva Marie and Dewdrop once again.
Of course. Rematch.
Yep. That was a rematch, but the thing is, Eva Marie didn't do shit in that match.
She never does.
She didn't do a single thing.
Hey, we have a rematch on her tonight, but it's actually a good rematch.
True.
Well, all because Eva Marie is nothing but a couch potato.
Agreed.
At the same time, though, I think they're using this to help build the heat, but she's taking all the credit for what Dewdrop's doing.
Yeah, they're
building
building
the heat, like, it's
Dewdrop up,
working.
they're not building her up.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I see big things coming from Dewdrop in the future.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're building her up. They're
Yeah.
just using Eva Marie to build her up.
Yeah, Niven is doing pretty well as her own. But the thing is, she literally defeated Asuka and Naomi by herself. No tag needed. So basically, so basically, this was literally just like a 1v2 handicap match instead of a fucking tag team match. All right.
Yeah.
Next up was, I believe this definitely was the best moment of the night for me. Ricochet versus John Morrison, where, if I may, I will show to the class. If you could say it like that. If hopefully it works. Can you guys see this, or can you not? Oh, mother... Hold on, y'all. My thing just crashed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't show it, it's fine.
I fucking crashed. Alright.
Haha.
Shush.
That's what you get for being FTL.
Hey!
I think the stream wants you to go ETL.
Alright. So, as you can see here,
wants you to embrace.
as you can see here,
Don't show the clip.
Ricochet literally jumps off through the top
We
rope.
can't even see anyway.
Really? It's in the stream.
Oh.
Yeah. So Ricochet literally jumps off from the top rope, does a little diving crossbody into Morrison, and this literally does
Okay, cool, that's enough.
a double count out. Okay.
Yeah, we're having that match again tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully, like
How are they going to top that?
I don't know. All right.
Can you top that?
I don't think they can.
All right.
I don't think you can.
All right. Next up, we.
Something about it was Alexa Bliss.
What?
Hamid. It was Alexa.
Use that cross. It was Alexa Bliss. What?
I don't know. I'm just relaying a message.
Okay.
Cool story, pal.
Next up, we have Rhea Ripley, Mandy Rose, and Dana Brooke taking on Charlotte Flair and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Natalya and Tamina. Now, the thing is, I'm the one who wants to ask who wanted this? Who wanted this match to happen?
Not me. I'd rather see Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley, Mandy Rose, and frickin' Dana Brooke against Charlotte Flair and the Tag Team Champs.
True. Alright. Alright, next up, winning. The winner of the match was Flair, Tamina, and Natalya. After the match, Ripley chop blocks Flair. And then, I believe tonight, we're getting a medical... What is it, a medical update of Flair?
Yeah, I hope she's out. I don't want to see Flair winning the Roman's title.
We'll have to see. Or maybe Andrade might have gotten her pregnant. I don't know. Alright, next up, we had ourselves... We haven't seen the strap match, I believe, since NXT. But the first one on the main roster in a long time. Elias versus Jackson Ryker in a strap match. This literally was a Ryker destruction of Elias match. Because Ryker literally destroyed Elias. So yeah. Winner of that match was indeed Ryker. Alright, next up is the main event of the evening. Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles versus Riddle. And somehow, some way, I was right, or mostly everyone here was right. Drew McIntyre is going on to Money in the Bank to win money, to basically win Money in the Bank, because I'm saying that Drew McIntyre is going to win Money in the Bank. After what has happened, I'm telling you, McIntyre is going to win Money in the Bank. And that was your edition of Monday Night Raw.
Can I add something on to the end of that match? Can I add on a theory?
Yes, sir, you may.
Drew won, right? But hear me out here. It was in the 2019 Royal Rumble. It's the last one that had fans. Where Edge made his big return, you know?
Uh-huh.
And it was Drew McIntyre versus our favorite superstar ever, John Cena. And Drew was the one that eliminated Cena and like cost him the Royal Rumble and stuff. I was watching that whole Royal Rumble, and the way Drew was acting. What if John Cena comes back, beats Drew up, and takes his spot?
Yeah.
Could be a thing. You got to watch more into it. I think it makes sense. Bring back heel Cena. Wins Money in the Bank.
Oh wow. All right.
I'm sorry to be a party pooper here, Luck. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey man, nobody thought Selena Vega was gonna come back last week.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, just saying.
All right. So we have ourselves NXT as well. If I can get the thing up. Oh, damn it. Shit. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. It's 29, not 30. Idiot. Alright. Next up, we had ourselves NXT. Thanks again to WrestleZone for doing this. We start off the night with the #1 contenders triple threat tag team match between Ember Moon, Shotzi Blackheart, Zoe Stark, and Io Shirai, and Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, the current NXT Women's Champion. And somehow, Zoe Stark and Io Shirai win the match. So my prediction was always wrong, because I wanted a freaking Ember Moon and Shotzi to get back their titles. Looks like that ain't.
Not me, and here's my reason. They don't deserve the rematch. Because I just want to see a new team in there, and I predict it is Shirai and Stark, and I'm right. So in your face, Cash.
Shut up. Alright. Up next, backstage we get a attack on Gargano versus Gargano and Cross. Cross is being held back by officials referees. So they are definitely building on a story between Gargano and Cross. Gargano and Cross, sorry.
My leg's asleep.
Alright. Then we get a announcement that the 2021 Breakout Tournament is happening in about 2 weeks. Is that right? 2 weeks is the Breakout Tournament?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's as of right now, it's 1 week away.
Yep. So we can't wait about that one. And then backstage we have a Hit Row walks up on Bronson Reed. Top Dollar tells Reed if he's a real champion, he'll put his towel on the line. Swerve says against him tonight. So in the main event we'll have Reed versus Swerve Scott for the NXT North American Championship. And then we have Karrion Kross. Oh shit. Karrion Kross rushes to the ring, demands Gargano to come get his beating. Gargano walks to the ring, distracts Kross so that Austin Theory can attack him from behind. Kross quickly dispatches both Theory and Gargano. Kross is about to hit Gargano with the ring staff. Several officials rush to stop him. Gargano sinks in a super kick in the confusion. Next up, we had a return match of Roderick Strong with Diamond Mine taking on Asher Hale, which was basically a quick match. Strong wins it by a modified butterfly lock. After the match, Malcolm Bivens said that Diamond Mine is open for business. And then we have the next one. Next up we have Cameron Grimes versus Aries Sterling, where that match was Cameron Grimes winning with the cave-in, of course. After the match, LA Knight comes out on the stage. Grimes challenges Knight to a chat match for the $1 Million Championship. Knight says that the only way he'll do it is if he wins. Grimes will be forced to become Knight's butler. Grimes agrees. What the fuck?
It's John Cena.
I know it is a lead. Alright, next.
Right there.
If you will load. Hello. Alright, next up. We have a in-ring segment with Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly says he's proved after the unsanctioned match that he belongs in the main event. Then he demands Cole to come to the ring. And then Joe appears behind Cole, and he has a ton of security with him. Joe tells he is out there for their safety. Joe stands between Cole and O'Reilly, and then Cole says O'Reilly is obsessed with him. And then O'Reilly says that Cole is obsessed with him. Cole says no one would even talk about O'Reilly if it wasn't for Cole. And he carried O'Reilly for nearly 4 years. Everyone knows it. Even O'Reilly's wife knows it. O'Reilly says that he's ashamed of his time with Cole. He calls Cole pathetic. Cole slaps the mic out of O'Reilly's hand and then hits Joe in the chest. Cole takes a swing at O'Reilly but almost hits Joe. O'Reilly traps Cole in a heel hook. Cole screams in pain for Joe to help him. Joe waves at Cold walks away. He eventually waits for security to break it up. And that's the end of that segment.
Samoa Joe's gonna get cleared and he is gonna face Adam Cole.
Probably soon.
Because it's 2 times now in 2 weeks that they've had them do something.
Yep. Alright, next up we had Mercedes Martinez taking on Jake Atlas. No. Mercedes Martinez and Jake Atlas taking on Xylee and Boa of Tianjia.
Who?
The faction with Xylee and Boa. I don't remember their name.
Right.
Another one.
Dunno.
In Chinese. I'm gonna take a look at that on Tuesday.
Thank you. A huge brawl breaks out, and then the one way actually there is a Xylee and Boa win via knockout because literally because Xylee hit a spin kick on Martinez, which literally knocked her ass out. Like she was like knocked out dead. Alright. And then that's the end of that match. And then I believe we had another segment between MSK and Thatcher and Ciampa? I think.
Yep.
Yep. No, wait, hold on. So basically, what happened is, next week we're getting MSK versus Timothy Thatcher and Ciampa for the NXT Tag Team Championships, which is basically tomorrow, as when I'm streaming this. And then backstage, Gargano and Theory attack across the parking lot, and then Gargano back to the camera. He gets up and then he locks Gargano in a cross jacket. He passes out. Cross blasts Gargano in the back of the head with an elbow strike. Theory is set flying. Theory is set flying to a garage door, and then Joe drags Gargano back to the arena. And then I believe is our main event of the evening: Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Bronson Reed for the North American Championship. And this, I don't know. I don't think Swerve needed hit bro for this, because your winner of that match and new NXT North American Champion, Isaiah Swerve Scott.
God damn it.
I really cannot believe Reed's championship reign is already like that short.
That's stupidly short.
Yeah, but much deserved win for Isaiah Swerve Scott. Alright, next up, I'll also do AEW, if I can get to it, god damn it. AEW 630. And this is the first AEW back on Wednesdays, because the NBA Finals are now completed.
Have you got the right date this time?
Yes. I do have the right AEW results. Oh shit, hold on, let me, okay, let's go with this one. AEW 6/30/21. Alright. This is the AEW Dynamite results. Here we go. Dynamite opens with Jericho coming out, enjoying the commentary team. Next up we had the World Title Eliminator, Penta El Zero M, and Eddie Kingston versus Alex. With Alex Abrahantes. I can't say his last name. Versus the Young Bucks with Brandon Cutler. And so basically, this was Match opened up the night. Winners of that match was Kingston and Penta via pinfall via the back fist from the future. Yup. And then Christian Cage talks to Jungle Boy backstage that says he is proud of him for his performance last week. He says Jungle Boy can take something from his loss to be better than what he was. And he also says that he believes Jungle Boy we should be one day. It says tonight also a big night for him because he can become the first ever AW wrestler to reach 50 wins. So now Luchasaurus and Microson come in and Lucha thanks Christian for having Jungle Boys. Damn. Even fucking AEW, something has to be involved with Lucha. What the fuck?
Lucha's the way of life.
What's wrong with the Lucha? What's wrong with Lucha on AEW, dude?
Yep.
Jason, if we ever hit 100 subs on this channel, you are wearing a Lucha mask for a stream.
I am
And
not.
you can't say no.
No.
Yeah, the Lucha Bros, the Lucha Bros are better than fucking the Lucha House Party.
That is true. That is true. Luchasaurus says he now has Christian's
Wow, I
back.
feel attacked.
And Christian makes a lame joke about being a court dinosaur on his mom's side. Oof. And then we have Tony Schiavone interviews Ethan Page in the ring. Ask him why he chose to challenge Darby Allin in a coffin match. Page says that he's been doing to Allin has been enough since his goal is not to beat him, is to exterminate him. He says that he tried to cripple Allin, but he just keeps coming back. Page says that he doesn't want to cripple him physically. The coffin match will cripple him mentally. Page says that every time Darby Allin even thinks about doing a coffin drop, he will think about Page shutting him in one. And then Sting comes down dragging a coffin behind him. The video plays on screen of Allin burning a coffin. Then Sting pulls a sheet of a coffin he was dragging, and Allin pops out from it. Allin jumps on Page, and then Sting hits a Scorpion Death Drop on Scorpio Sky. Allin tries to gauge Page's eyes and Page retreats as security holds him back. Page screams at Allin that knows he can't beat Page, so he tries to hurt him. So the match is off. Page says that he wants to, on paper, Allin Green to not touch him until their match, which will be at Fyter Fest if Allin behaves. Next up, we had ourselves.
Jesse, you can go and womp yourself.
Next up, we have Jack Evans taking on Jungle Boy. Matt Hardy says that Jungle Boy has to pay for crossing Big Money Matt. Jungle Boy and Evans chain wrestle to start off. Evans has an arm drag hazards only, yada yada yada. Evans
I
attempts
forgot Matt Hardy was in AEW.
Yeah. Evans attempts a dragon suplex off the top, but Jungle Boy lands on his feet and Evans gets hung up by the ropes. Jungle Boy hits a hanging drop kick and locks Evans in a snare trap for the win. The HFO comes out, but Christian and Jackson Express jump them. Christian hits a reverse DDT on Hardy and rips his jacket off him and chokes him with it. God damn.
Jesus, trying to kill him.
Yep. Alright, MJF cuts a brawl on Sammy Guevara backstage. It says he was outclassed Chris Jericho for months. And then MJF say a lot of people wanted to see Guevara face each other for a long time. Yada yada yada. And then Jericho screams that he's a lower Snake's belly, and it doesn't matter what stipulations MJF wants. Up next, we had ourselves a backstage segment between Andrade El Idolo, who's going to make an example of Matt Seidel. So, looks like this week we're getting the debut match of AEW of Andrade. So,
interesting.
So this one is going to be fun. And then we have another segment of Kenny Omega. Again. So, go past that. And then we have another thing of Dark Order. Dark Order says Omega has some challengers left. Omega mocks. The Dark Order says that none of them is high enough to rank them. But Uno says that I have a friend who he is. Paige says that he's talking about who he thinks about. The Paige, he's wouldn't appreciate for speaking to him, and he doesn't have the guts to face Omega. Next up, we had a TNT TNT Championship match between the Best Man Miro versus Ryan Pillman Jr., winner in still TNT Miro and still TNT champion is Miro, I believe, with the Accolade. Yep, the Accolade, and then he does a rear naked choke to win. So a new submission for Mr. Miro. Next up, we have July 14th. Cage will defend the FTW title against Ricky Starks. Okay. Next up is Vic Guerrero for.
Vicky.
The fuck? Vicky Guerrero and
Respects.
Nyla Rose versus Britt Baker and Rebel. Huh?
Vicky Guerrero had a match.
Why? Alright, okay. Vicky Guerrero versus Nyla Rose taking on Rebel and the new AEW Women's World Champion Britt Baker, DMD.
Oh, I hate her. She's annoying.
Winner of that match was Britt Baker via Britt Baker and Rebel via a lockjaw. Rose has a beast bomb on Baker, then he's a beast bomb up the apron, the table on Baker. So we're probably going to be about having a match between Britt Baker and Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's Championship soon. Next up, commercial backstage of Hager and PNP, I believe which is Prime Powerful, are pissed and ranting about the Pinnacle. Hager says Wardlow almost has respect for coming to this world and fighting him when he had that bitch. Spears hit him with a chair and they attacked Dean Malenko. Latana says the TR5 got their hands dirty, and now they will have to get anything dirtier. Santana says that Conan will be in their corner next week, so we're getting LAX into fucking this Wednesday. Happy.
Yeah.
Alright, and then the main event, we had ourselves MJF versus Sammy Guevara. And the winner of that match was MJF via pinfall. I believe it was via roll-up. Yeah. So yeah, that is your...
Also, John Moxley's bald now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, and yeah, so that...
Hey.
Huh?
Look, Seven. You need to tell people in the chat why they should embrace the lucha. Also tell Peyton
No.
who's over there.
No.
Tell them. No.
No.
So this little segment right here is brought to you by Lucha.
No.
When you embrace, you just feel the almighty power of everything that's... You know, he took his headset off. You hear the message here. So we'll just hold off and wait for him to put his headset back on.
Okay, we can stay here all night.
We can stay here all day, Peyton.
Are you done?
No.
Tick tock,
We got
tick tock, tick tock, tick
TikTok,
tock.
your time to embrace.
It's not like we have Monday Night Raw to watch.
Yeah, no. It's 3 hours long. We can cut
Put
off an
your
hour.
freaking headset on. Jeez.
Yeah, asshole.
Alright.
I'll
But-
keep it on.
Alright. Now that out of the way, let's now move on to Impact Wrestling, hosted by Mr. Noble.
But first, embrace the lucha.
No,
First match.
no.
Noble, who is over there.
First the match. It would have been Kojima versus Eddie Edwards. However, someone attacked it. Like W. Morsley appeared on the screen and he just jumped Eddie Edwards in the parking lot, and he sent a message to Kojima that he's not all alone, just like everyone else in the world. And now we got to talk a match between Kojima and Jake Something versus Brian Myers and Sam Beal. And the winner of the match is Kojima and Jake Stumpf. Next match, we have Tenille Dashwood, along with Caleb with a K, against Rachel Ellering and Jazz. And the winner of the match, crazy it is, Rachel Ellering. After the match, Dashwood attacks Ellering from behind. Jazz joins the fray and falls victim to the numbers game of the hands of Dashwood and Caleb with a K. Jordan Grace hits the ring and helps Ellering to take out Dashwood and Caleb with a K. Shut up, Nate!
Okay.
Nice. We love that.
Middle of a podcast here, you son of a bitch!
I'm just gonna eat this jumper.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's not even my jumper, but you know.
As I was saying, the next match, as I was saying, I was rudely interrupted by my fucking young brother. We get TJP and Volleyball against Rich Swann and Willie Mack. And unfortunately, that match just ends in the no contest, following the brutal beatdown by the tag team champions, Violent by Design. Next, we have a promo from Fire and Flavor, which they are furious at the fact that Rosemary and Havoc demanded a Knockouts tag team title match a title shot earlier tonight. Scott D'Amore tells them that Rosemary and Havoc will have a chance to earn that opportunity next week. And then we get ourselves Chris Bay against Petey Williams, and the winner of that match is Chris Bay by pinfall, and we're gonna get a surprise. We have a surprise in their hands. After there was a huge brawl from two warrior groups, actually Austin, Walton, Raju, and Shira. And surprisingly, Chris Bay just turned face. And next match is a squash match between the second match debuting of Steve Macklin against Manny Smith. And unfortunately, the winner of the match is Steve Macklin. And the main event of the evening, the Impact World Champion Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers against Tony Callahan, Moose, and Chris Steven. At the end of the match, New Collins, aka Team Fucks, Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers defeated Callahan, Moose, and Sabre. And that's how we end NXT. And that's how we end.
That's a botch. Oh wow. All right. So you got a SmackDown, right?
Yeah, but if I forget something, tell me, because I don't actually have like results in front of me.
Hold on, bro. Let me get you the results right here. SmackDown results. I believe it was 7-2. 7-2.
It was like
21.
2 days ago.
Of course it was.
2 days ago.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's 7-2.
Thank you.
And while we're waiting on these results, have you guys heard about the power of Lucha and what it can do for you?
Enough! Enough!
Hurry
I'm
up.
sorry. Oh, but I do have, like, I know this isn't wrestling talk related here, but I figured out realms for Minecraft, so in the future, people are going to be able to join in and play.
Alright,
from different consoles.
take it away, brother.
Hold on, let me click on it. Look.
Lucha,
Lucha. Lucha.
Yeah, my shirt
It's loading.
Yeah, my shirt doesn't get into like fucking probably next 2 weeks.
Did you buy an FTL shirt?
FTL shirt, yes.
I bought an
Okay,
ETL shirt, so
ready?
we're on opposite sides.
All right, go ahead, brother.
So, SmackDown starts obviously with the Rated R superstar Edge, who obviously comes out to talk after he speared Roman Reigns last week. He talks about Mania 37 and how it's supposed to be a what a word that is, culmination of a 10-year story he envisioned so much and just knew it would happen, but it didn't because Daniel Bryan was there. Then he took some time off, and then why does this thing not work? He says Universal Champion Roman Reigns likes to gloss over a lot of points from that match. He goes on to talk about how some of Daniel Bryan's antics in the match prevented him from winning the title, like the ref stuff. Edge says he could complain about that or Jey Uso's interference or other things, but he's not going to. The 2021 Edge has to understand there will always be excuses, and he will not stop until he wins the title. He says he knows he can beat Roman Reigns, and Reigns knows Edge can beat him, which is incorrect. Edge says they both felt it, and he knows Reigns will never admit it. He has some proof. We see the picture of Edge with a chair, and it's like the bottom of a chair, right? Like the leg, and he's got a crossface in on Roman Reigns, and he's got that like in his mouth. He then talks about how he lives in Roman head rent free, and then when his music hit last week, Roman Reigns knew deep down that he was scared, and he said it's inevitable that he will become Universal Champion. It's just not if, but when. Then we have a backstage segment where Paul Heyman was watching backstage in the locker room of Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso walks in and rants about what Edge was saying. Jimmy can't believe Edge said all that. Jimmy says he's going to tell Edge what he told him last week. They're family, he's got Reigns back, blah blah blah. And then Uso says when Reigns gets here, they're going to put Edge down and stab the family flag in his heart. Then we had our first match of the evening, which was a tag team match between Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E versus Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews.
You know what?
His new name, Kinsuke Nakamura.
Kingsuke? Kingsuke.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's stupid.
But the thing is, it's weird hearing Corbin's name just back to Baron Corbin now.
Yeah, I know, he looks tough too, doesn't he?
His name is Baron Corbin.
What?
You nearly just hit me with your chair.
I know.
We know looks.
Barely crazy.
Well, the thing is, now we can no longer call
What?
it. Oh, sorry.
Ed said my name.
Sorry.
Hello?
Corbin, don't you?
Wait, what did he say?
Can you not hear
I
me?
don't know. I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, he can hear you now.
This is like the cell phone commercial. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I said you like Baron Corbin.
I feel bad for the guy. He's losing everything. He lost his car. He
Oh.
lost his crown.
well,
What's
Sorry,
the next thing he's going to lose?
I'm happy. Not me. I'm happy that Corbin lost his car. I'm happy Corbin's lost his car. I'm just happy that Corbin's no longer king. So
Well-
I'm dissing Corbin.
you know what, guys?
Wow.
We can no. The thing is, we can no longer call Baron Corbin just Corbin anymore. How? I cannot believe
Wait,
after.
can I finish with this now?
Yes, you may. Go ahead.
So we go back to the stage, and Rick Boogs is on the stage with his guitar. He gives a grand introduction to King Shinsuke Nakamura, saying he came to party with the one true king of SmackDown, and then begins performing his little entrance. Nakamura comes out with the crown, they head to the ring together, and they show what's been happening. Then Big E comes out, he hits the ring, and we go to a commercial break, because that makes sense.
Yep.
Back from the commercial break, and out comes Apollo Crews with Commander Aziz. And we see how Baron Corbin was sad in his interview with Megan Morant last week due to his loss of his crown. Corbin comes out now, he's still despondent and a bit disheveled. Corbin slowly heads to the ring and takes his spot on the apron, still looking sad, just like Peyton will when the Lucha takes over. The match starts off with Crews and Nakamura going at it. They try to show each other up. Nakamura levels Crews, nails a running elbow into the corner. Nakamura places Crews on the top turnbuckle, delivers a high knee, and Boogs looks on. Big E tags in, hits Crews with a couple of stomps in the corner. Boogs shreds at ringside. Big E with an abdominal stretch now. Big E slams Crews for a 2 count. Then commercial break. And then Corbin keeps control of Big E. Crews tag backs in and works Big E over. Crews with a big drop kick. Yada yada yada. Boogs appears on the stage as Corbin now has Big E in a submission hold, reading off a license plate number and says someone's car is being towed. The camera shows a Mercedes G-Wagon on the big screen as it's loaded up on a flatbed truck. It is Baron Corbin's car. He is losing his car because it's been repossessed. Corbin's not happy. Big E takes advantage, hits him with a big ending, and gets the pin. Winners, Big E, Shinsuke Nakamura. We see how Bayley and Seth Rollins defeated Cesaro and Bianca Belair mixed tag team match last week. We go back to the ring and out comes Bayley. Pyra goes off on the ramp. She heads to the ring, talking trash. Back to commercial. Back from the break, and Bayley's in the ring for a face-off with SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair for like the 9,000th time. He starts ranting about Belair's recent win being a fluke and how she and Seth won last week. Bayley says we all know Belair's physically strong, but she's mentally weak. She says Belair's clearly crumbling at our expectations. She needs to get her head in the game before she falls apart in front of the fans. Peyton's not even listening because he's got his headset off because he's a douchebag.
I am listening, asshole.
Yeah, you might be listening to some lucha because you are now the captain of ETL, not FTL.
Shit about him. Wouldn't blame him. I'm a shit talker. That's what I do. Oh, you know what I got?
Say that this little talk is brought to you by Lucha House Party.
A weeks.
There we go, that's it.
Belair says there's only one way. Oh my god.
You can't have it.
Hmm.
Belair says there's only one way to end this, for her to embarrass Bayley at the point of no return. Belair offers to put her title on the line in an I Quit match.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah, Bayley gets challenged to an I Quit match by Bianca Belair for the title, and Bayley accepts. Yay, another match. What do you feel about that being an I Quit match?
I feel like it's going to be a good ending to the story of Belair and Bayley. Hopefully they stop this feud because it's getting a bit too I would say bleh.
Next up, we had Paul Heyman backstage, pacing. When Jimmy Uso walked up, he asked if Roman Reigns was there yet, and he wasn't. Jimmy tells Heyman to let Reigns know that Edge is still waiting for him and decided to jump on him. Jimmy wonders what Reigns is waiting for, and then it dawns on him. Reigns is waiting for Jimmy to act first. Jimmy goes on and he says he will approach Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville so that he can save some time for him at the end of the show to call Edge out. Then we had match of the night. Last man standing match, Money in the Bank qualifier, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn.
Again.
Hey, shut up.
Some rematches are really
We go
good.
back to the
just
ring.
like, yeah, because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn always burn the house down.
That's true.
Ross Box is back, apparently, he says in the chat.
Ross, where the hell have you been?
Anyway, Kevin Owens comes.
I want an explanation, Mister.
And you shut up.
Can you stop hitting me with your chair? If you hit me with your chair, one more
Kevin
time.
Owens comes out for his last man standing match. His first appearance is losing to Sami Zayn at Hell in a Cell a few weeks back. The winner will be qualifying for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view ladder match thing. Sami Zayn comes out. Michael Cole goes over the rules because we all don't know how a freaking last man standing match works. The bell rings and Owens tackles Sami into the corner and unloads. Delivers a big cannonball. The referee starts counting. Sami's up at 6. Owens falls on the floor, beats Sami up some more. Owens with a few shots in the barrier. The referee counts, but Sami's up at 4. Sami counters, whips Owen in the barrier. The fighting continues at ringside. Owen dumps Sami over the barrier into the Thunderdome crowd. Sami slams Owen's head first into the LED boards. Turns it around, does the same few times. Owen drops Sami at ringside. We get a senton. Sami's up at 7, but Owen slams him on top of the announce table because that's nice, isn't it? Owens goes on top of the barrier, but Sami grabs him and slams him hard on top of the announce table. The table does not break, but Owens bounces off and falls onto the floor. Sami takes a breather and announces chair as Owen gets back up 7. Sami walks over to keep the attack on Owens as we go back to commercial break.
Yay!
Back from the
I
break.
made it.
About time you got here, bro.
Oh, shut up. And Owens loads in the corner with a dozen of headbutts. Sami goes down on his days, but he makes it back up at the 5 count. Owen goes right to work, blah blah blah. Fans pop. And the referee as Owen stacks 2 tables at ringside. Why does he need 2 tables? Who knows? And then stacks them on top of each other. And Sami is up at 7. Owens takes Sami to the top turnbuckle. He's putting through the 2 tables on the floor, but Sami fights back, then stuns Owen over the top rope. Owen gasps for air on the ringside. Sami runs the rope, nails a big suicide dive, and Owens is back up at 6. I hate last man standing matches because like 20 million things happens. Sami ends up delivering a big exploder suplex into the turnbuckles, and then Owen is... We see the Money in the Bank briefcase hanging high above the ring. Owens blocks the superplex. And Sami to the ring with a big fisherman brainbuster as fans pop. Owens is up at 5. Owens climbs back up, but Sami slips free, then knocks Owens from the turnbuckle. From the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle.
You got it.
Passing through both of the tables at ringside. Everyone is shocked at the huge bump, but Owens made it up at 9, guys, after going through 2 tables. And Sami can't believe it. Referee, blah blah, this is slow, hurry up. Places to go, I have nowhere to go.
Oh, fuck.
Which is the ending.
I set down a piece of yellow wool. You know what I set down?
Fucking glass pine.
Oh, guys, hang on.
Like an idiot. I'm gonna go check on this side. What do you think? Do you think the white should stay, or do you think I should change it?
White's good.
Or do you want me to?
Oh my god, work.
I might get rid of it entirely.
Discord being an asshole to a lead once again.
Oh.
The website Peyton gave me is just not working. It's slow as hell.
Well, I'm sorry.
Peyton,
What else? Why?
do I have to
It's
go
'cause
back to
Peyton gave
explain
it to me.
SmackDown?
You know what?
I think my phone's froze.
You know what, Russ? We're at Owens and Zayn money. We're at the Owens and Zayn last Zayn match. So take it away.
Where did you go to get the results? Bleacher Report?
No, I got it from Wrestling Headlines.
We're basically at where Owens put Zayn. No, wait. Whoever went through the two tables, that's the part.
That was Owens, right?
Owens went through the tables, I think, yeah.
All right. So Russ, go through at that point.
I'm gonna go where I see something. I'm just gonna go where I see something to do with tables. Zayn shoved KO from the top rope and through the aforementioned tables as the show headed to a second commercial break. I'm assuming you already talked about that.
I think so, yeah.
Zayn dominated
You
the action for several
fucking-
minutes until. You fucking good?
Sorry, continue.
While Peyton's screaming in some kind of agony, Zayn dominated the action for several minutes until frustration set in, leaving him to take drastic measures. A re-energized Owens got back into the match, unleashed hell, and drove his opponent through two tables before putting him away with an apron powerbomb for the win. So that was it. Owens won the last man standing match. Even though he took to Twitter and said that he was going to be taking a break, which I don't
And
get.
everyone believed him.
Yay! And then so did you guys talk about what happened with the next person who was qualified for the women's Money in the Bank match?
Not yet.
We only got to Owens.
All right. Sonya Deville made her way to the ring, introducing the latest entry into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, who is a surprising returning Zelina Vega.
Yay.
Christian's sister.
Yay! Now people are gonna start thinking about Aleister Black returning. Yay!
No, people have already started that. Plan.
Yeah. Liv Morgan would take exception and challenge Zelina Vega to a match right here, right now, and Deville appeared to grant it heading into the commercial break. With Carmella watching on from backstage, Vega took the fight to Morgan, seizing control early on. The resourceful Morgan, looking to prove herself, scored the win with a schoolgirl roll-up while holding the tights. And then backstage, Seth Rollins seethed over Deville and Adam Pearce's decision to give Edge the Universal Championship match against Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. Deville revealed that he can have an opportunity to win the ladder match at the pay-per-view if he can beat Cesaro in a qualifying match next week. So Cesaro versus Seth Rollins next week, and whoever wins qualifies for Money in the Bank.
Cesaro versus Seth Rollins again?
Yeah, the rematch. Is this Raw?
You should be talking about the other rematch that's happening, which is another Money in the Bank qualifying. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin.
People in their goddamn rematches! I had it off!
SmackDown is slowly becoming Raw.
I'm gonna need you to go somewhere else with that.
And they're turning Raw and SmackDown. Tonight's gonna be a great show.
Yeah, alright, next match we had was Angelo Dawkins versus Otis.
Yay, a new match.
The rivalry between the Street Profits and Alpha Academy continued Friday as Angelo Dawkins sought to avenge the injuries suffered by his partner Montez Ford at the hands of the massive Otis and his partner Chad Gable. Otis, sporting a new look as Gable's number one guy, squashed Dawkins, defeating him in short and decisive fashion. He finished him off with a Vader bomb, much to the delight of Gable. That's it for what happened there. And then we get to the final part of the show. Jimmy Uso makes his way down to the ring, calling out Edge, claiming Roman
Can I say
Reigns is
something
an
about
earhead.
Otis quickly?
Yes, go ahead.
He looks like a baby.
Are they trying to make him the next Vader or something?
I don't know, but I do have an update from Conman167 if you want to hear it.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
He just tweeted out saying, massive thunderstorms rolling through right now. Fingers crossed power stays on for our stream, so let's hope he can still stream
Oh
tonight.
no.
Oh no.
Go away, thunderstorms.
Also, if you are wondering where I was, I said in the YouTube chat.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, he told you
Dude,
that.
I was there and some crazy shit happened. Like,
It's fine, we
I
had
was
placed you
fucked.
with Luck 7. I'm joking, by the way.
Hello.
I was, wow. I was completely scarred for life after what happened at the water park.
Do tell us.
Did they
So-
embrace the Lucha?
I'm gonna let out a warning because there's some pretty darn stuff that happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the one that was less bad because it was the second thing that happened. I was about to go down the water slides, but the lifeguards all of us down because apparently someone puked at the pool where the water slides dropped off.
Some
I'm
clam
gonna warn you
chowder.
guys.
This is quality
The next thing that
content.
happened. The next thing involved a fire truck coming over to the place.
Uh-oh.
The fuck?
Oh, the
Well,
fires.
well, there was no fire or anything. So there was a little kid who jumped off the diving board. He went down very, very deep in the underwater. And probably because he went down underwater, he probably got unconscious. The lifeguard came in to save him, and it looked like he was out. Like he was out. And then they had to get a bunch of lifeguards in to check on him. The mom was kind of crying a little bit, and then they had to call 911 so they can take him.
Okay.
Not sure if I should have said that on stream. Hopefully we can probably cut
Probably
that if
not.
we need to.
Let's go back to SmackDown.
No.
Alright, yeah.
So let's talk about Lucha real quick and what Lucha does.
I know. What the fuck, Lucha?
Yeah.
Move on to the main event of SmackDown.
Please stop acting for once in your life.
Alright, so Jimmy Uso makes his down to the ring calling out Edge, saying Roman Reigns isn't here tonight. The Rated R Superstar appeared asking what happened to Uso. Where did his backbone go? When did he become one of Roman's bitches? Edge claimed Reigns laid the perfect trap, but not for him, for Jimmy. Edge attacked the former tag team champion, beating him down until a picture-perfect super kick stunned the Hall of Famer. Edge fought back, pounded away at Jimmy, and trapped him in the crossface, forcing a tap-out. Then he broke off a piece of the chair and reapplied the hold, torturing Jimmy and exclaiming, "I don't stop," to close out the show. So basically
You know
what he
what?
did to Jimmy... Go ahead.
You know what I absolutely hate about his promo on SmackDown?
What about it?
The fact that he said he has Roman's number, but then
He's
he
never
said that-
beaten Roman ever.
Exactly.
He thinks that just because he came that close when he did the crossface with the piece of the chair, that's probably why he thinks that.
He also probably thinks he's going to win the title at Money in the Bank.
He's
but
not.
we all know
He's not. He's not.
And if we do,
Breaking
then
news.
Peyton will eat a spider.
Breaking news via Thomas Noble, Peyton Cash is now team captain of Embrace the Lucha.
Fuck off. I'm not.
No. You can't take my title away from me. I'm the ultimate.
First off,
Okay,
hold on,
guys,
Thomas.
calm down.
First off,
To
Thomas,
end the stream, yeah?
Luck troll.
Yeah, to end the stream, Luck is going to give us a speech about ETO.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. You
No,
are
he's
in
not.
charge.
No, he's not.
I have the perfect
You are not
speech
in charge.
planned. Let me do this, please. This will be the best
You are
content
not in
ever.
charge of
I
it.
swear.
You
I-
understand?
Alright.
Careful.
Go ahead.
No, I'll let you guys finish talking what you guys are talking about. Are we good? Because
No.
gotta pull the speech up,
no.
and then
We've already finished.
Yeah, we already finished.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just talk about it for a quick minute here. See, we'll do some Steiner math. For $19.99, you can support the Lucha.
Get out of here. We don't want no.
First off,
We don't want no.
No.
We We don't want no. We don't want no. We don't want no ETO business
No.
here, bro.
You do realize
No.
we can do the same thing to you, right?
Well, we're gonna do the same thing to you if you do this again.
Hello. Wait. Can you do it to me? Oh shit, we can.
Yes, I can, and I can do it to you right now.
Sorry. Hey. God damn it. God damn it.
Then behave, little child. Let Lux 7 finish.
Why a child?
I got kicked.
Alright, look, as you're saying about embrace the lucha.
Give us your speech.
Man, I went through a whole speech. Wow.
This guy
It was for a joke. It was for a joke. It was for a joke, bro. It was for a joke, alright? Go ahead.
Okay, so Steiner math, Lucha math, don't FTL, you gotta ETL. If you FTL, your computers freeze, you drop the stream, bad things happen. You ETL, life is good, everybody's happy, people love you, you're not a jerk butt, ETL. That's it.
ETL.
FTL. FTL.
I have built my army, and my army is building.
ETL.
You son of a bitch.
He doesn't know that I server muted him, so we can't hear
I
FTL.
saw it now.
Last couple days that I've been doing stuff,
I want to go and cry in the corner.
Oh yeah,
I've been converting the FTL side to ETL. I got like 3 that have jumped ship that you'll notice tonight on Conman stream.
Yo,
So
guys,
good luck.
did you know that Lux 7 has a sign for FTL members in his Minecraft?
I
Yes,
just friended
sir.
Luck on Minecraft, by the way.
Alright,
I
everyone.
got
Go
Well,
sub to Lux 7. If you're not sub to Lux 7, you're weird.
Why are you
Alright.
not sub to him?
Alright, everyone.
Why are you sub to
that
us
is gonna
either
do
if
it.
you're not?
Alright, everyone. That's gonna do it for us here today for Wrestling Roundup for the week of 6/28/2021. We are.
We're all gonna enjoy it all tonight.
We are. Most of us are
Not.
not.
I'm playing Minecraft, so I don't know.
Yes.
I'm gonna be playing Persona as always, and
Ugh.
no, I'm telling you, Persona's life. So, but also
Ew, Persona.
we're gonna be returning to the top 10 show.
Yes, we have 2 more uploads this week. Top 10 will be returning. I don't know when, and the podcast will be on Thursday.
Yeah.
So be here or be square.
So probably Wednesday is gonna be the freaking top 10 show. That's fine.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Just trying to escape.
All
I
right.
And
know.
remember, embrace the Lucha.
No.
Embrace it.
No.
We will let you guys know for the top 10 show.
Embrace the lucha.
All right.
Yeah, we will let you guys know about the top 10 show when
So,
the time and stuff.
everyone, make sure when you leave, you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you ring that bell for more content from us. Go follow our Twitter, go follow our separate channels, go follow Lux,
And pay for me.
and pray for Aled because his mental health issues are through the roof. And also, go check out our good friend Lux channel. I'll put his in the description after the stream is done. And, yeah, with all that
Oh yeah, I
said,
should have told you he was coming, shouldn't I? Then you could have put it there. Straight.
yeah,
Oops.
I should have.
I made it before the stream ended. Yay.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. You only get 1 penny now.
Yes, 1 penny.
A penny.
Well, now what you
As
gotta
if I
do is
wasn't
you gotta
earning
sit
just
here.
pennies already.
And,
Ross, at least you're
After
not
we
a
all
Christian
leave.
Vega.
Okay.
Yeah, at
Yes.
least you're not a Christian
At
Vega.
least you're not a Vega.
Yeah.
anyways, for,
I mean-
for Led, Ross, Noble, and Luck, this has been Pancake saying, fuck the lucha. Always the best, with the best in life.
Pay for me. Screw you.
Embrace the lucha.
Bye, guys.
I'm gonna
Russ-
change my name to Lucha 7, so the next time you're gonna have to call me Lucha 7.
Lucha
And you're
7.
never gonna get rid of it.
Alright, always best with the best in life.
Bye, peace.
Wrestle Arc out.
Lucha. Lucha.
Growing up ain't easy. Too many things to do weekly. Too many thoughts to think deeply. Too many thoughts to be sleeping. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm not eating. I feel so empty, I'm receding. And all of my friends are misleading. All of these posts and the lives they're leading, yeah. Oh, no way, I ain't gon' stand for this today. I'ma keep my head down, I'm okay. I don't wanna listen to a word they say. And we all know fear is a slogan, yeah. And we all feel broken, yeah. And we all outspoken. Need someone who could just so sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place. People look the other way, and we all deal with our pain. Oh yeah. No, I'm not down, no, I'm not out. If I got a voice, they gon' hear me shout. I can make my own choice and we've all got a mouth. I'ma make noise, yeah, that I don't doubt. I don't feel failure, not yet. Mistakes they make, you better don't regret. And like Drake said, man, I'm upset. Too many people out here wasting their breath, yeah, yeah. And still I feel like we've just all been going crazy. Too many people need to find themselves some safety. Just take control of your life, it's all day to day, yeah. Don't need nobody else, myself can always save. Sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place. People look the other way, and we all deal with our pain. Oh yeah. Sometimes I struggle in this place. Been in circles several days, never knowing the right way. Yeah. Sometimes I struggle